I am a green sea turtle. Hello, everyone. I'm your star for today, a green sea turtle named Wonder. We green sea turtles are one of the most unique creatures in the ocean today. Let me take you on a journey through the mysterious world of green sea turtles by sharing my own life story. My story takes place on the northeastern edge of Australia's Great Barrier Reef. On a lush coral island called Rain Island, the island gets its name from Captain Thomas Rain, a 19th century British navigator who was the first to discover it. Today, Rain Island is recognized as one of the largest green sea turtle nesting sites in the world. From November to March, it's summer in Australia, and the season of life for our green sea turtle family during this time. Thousands of green sea turtle mothers return to the sandy shores of Rain Island to begin a new cycle of life. Tonight, my mother is part of the great procession of green sea turtles making their way onto the beach with her strong hind flippers. She digs a deep nest and carefully lays around 100 to 150 eggs inside. Then, with great care, she covers the nest with sand, creating a natural barrier to protect our fragile new lives. This process is very tiring, and the mama turtle uses up almost all her energy after laying her eggs. She returns to the sea to rest and eat, getting ready for her next trip back to the beach to lay more eggs. Green sea turtle eggs take about 50 to 70 days, about 2 months to hatch. During this time, the temperature of the sand determines the sex of the hatchlings. When the temperature is below 28 degrees Celsius, 82 degrees Fahrenheit, the hatchlings are mostly male. When the temperature is above 31 degrees Celsius, 88.8 degrees Fahrenheit, the hatchlings are mostly female. If the temperature is in between, a mixed ratio of male and female hatchlings will be produced. Generally speaking, the warmer the sand, the higher the proportion of female hatchlings. We baby green sea turtles are born without the protection of our mother. And from the very first moment, our journey is destined to be tough and full of danger. What awaits us is a true survival challenge. Level 1. Breaking out of the shell. Hatching is the very first challenge of our lives after a long incubation period. We're finally ready to face the outside world. However, breaking out of the tough eggshell is no easy task. We rely on a special temporary tool called an egg tooth, a small, sharp structure. That helps us chip away at the shell bit by bit until we create an opening. This egg tooth falls off soon after we hatch, having served its purpose. When the first baby sea turtle hatches, it sends out a special signal to call its siblings into action. Together, we work as a team to push against the sand from inside the nest, creating a pathway to the outside world for everyone. However, hatching is only the beginning. Greater challenges await us just ahead. At this stage, we're barely the size of a human palm, with completely black bodies making us look nothing like the green sea turtle our name suggests. On top of that, all green sea turtle hatchlings look identical, and you can't tell our gender just by looking at us. Clever humans, however, have figured out scientific methods to solve the mystery. They can determine our gender by analyzing blood samples or using a laparoscopy to observe directly, but these methods are uncomfortable for us. Actually, if you wait until we're grown up, it's much easier to tell. Male green sea turtles have much longer tails than females. That's the most obvious difference. Here's a little secret. It takes us a full 20 years to reach maturity. So, please be patient as I grow. Level 2. Climb out of the nest. The next challenge is even tougher. My siblings and I must tackle our newest obstacle, climbing out of the sand pit. Did you know? To protect us better, our mother digs a nest. That's half a meter deep. When she covers the nest, she firmly pats down the sand, making it very compact. This carefully designed protective barrier helps shield us from predators and harsh environmental conditions. It's both safe and sturdy. For us tiny hatchlings, though, this is no small task. We must use all our strength to slowly dig through the tightly packed sand, working together to climb toward the opening of the pit. Every inch forward tests our endurance and determination. But as long as we don't give up, we'll eventually reach the outside world. My siblings and I dig through the sand together, rest together, and carefully conserve our energy to avoid exhausting ourselves. This battle with the sand lasts a full 3 days. Every tiny life gives it their all, and no one gives up. Finally, through teamwork and perseverance, we break through the layers of sand and emerge from the nest. At this moment, I can't help but think, strength in numbers really is true. Teamwork can work wonders. Oh, and here's something you might not expect. During this entire process, we don't eat a single thing. We rely entirely on the energy stored from the yolk during incubation to fuel our efforts and power through this sand battle with such determination and endurance. Wouldn't you agree we deserve the title of Brave Warrior Turtles? Level 3, heading to the sea. From breaking out of my shell alone to working as a team to climb out of the nest, we have successfully conquered 2 challenges. Now the difficulty level rises again. I must rely solely on my own effort and instincts to embark on the journey toward my future home, the ocean. The beach on Rain Island is vast and mysterious. The soft whispers of waves carried by the breeze are like the ocean calling out to us. But the path to the sea is far from easy. Every step on the sandy shore holds potential dangers. And what lies ahead isn't just the unknown distance. It's also the lurking predators waiting for us. Oh no, look up. A flock of seagulls is circling in the sky like they're at an all-you-can-eat buffet. They're hungry, and their sharp little eyes are locked onto every tiny turtle scrambling across the beach. Caw, caw, they screech, sounding like they're saying, "Hurry up, little turtles. Don't make us wait too long for our dinner." Look down at the beach. Oh, one crab after another is popping out of their sandy hideouts. Their tiny eyes dart around, scanning the scene like super alert surveillance cameras. And those big claws, they're waving in the air like forks and spoons, ready for mealtime. It's almost like they're shouting, "Come on, come on. Where's my tasty snack?" This beach is no walk in the park for hatchlings. Steep slopes, sharp rocks, scattered branches, and even bits of trash left behind humans. These are like obstacles in a giant turtle race. It's almost like they're shouting, "Hey, little ones, welcome to the challenge of life." The road to the sea is full of surprises. Finally, night falls, providing us baby sea turtles with a natural shield of protection. The darkness makes it harder for predators to hunt, giving us a slightly better chance of survival. But where is the warm ocean, the home we're seeking? All around is pitch black, with only a few scattered lights flickering in the distance. The beach stretches endlessly in the night. Like a giant maze, little me wonder feels completely lost, unsure of which direction to take. Every step is filled with uncertainty and fear. But I know one thing for sure. I must find the ocean. Only then can I truly begin my new journey. That's right. I should head toward the brightest place. At night. The ocean is usually brighter than the land. That's the direction of home. With my goal now clear, and while I still have some energy left, it's time to set off. Let's go. Like a brave warrior ready to face anything, I take my first step, firmly heading toward the light. This marks the official start of my grand adventure, one by one. Baby sea turtles emerge from the sand, each filled with courage and determination. Appearing across the beach of Rain Island, we move as a group, racing toward our destined home, the ocean. On the beach, the tracks left by our tiny flippers form one continuous trail after another, bringing the once quiet shore to life. Oh no! Look over there, a little turtle is stuck in the soft sand, wiggling and kicking to break free. And here's another one. This little adventurer is blocked by a big bumpy rock. It's trying its best to find a way around it. Oh. Over there, a poor little turtle got bumped in the dark. Now it's lying on its back and trying hard to roll back over. Suddenly, dark shadows swoop down from the sky, one after another. In a flash, some little turtles vanished into the night. Look over there. A crab is creeping toward a tiny turtle, its sharp claws raised high as it gets closer and closer. Run, little turtle, run. The irresistible longing for the ocean drives me to overcome all exhaustion, fear, and danger. My focus is unwavering. My goal is the ocean. It's the only escape from the challenges of the beach, and the gateway to a vast world filled with freedom and abundant food. Finally, I make it to the embrace of the sea. In this moment, I feel weightless, as if I've been reborn. From here, I begin my journey to the peak of my turtle life. After surviving the life or death escape across the beach and reaching the ocean, I little wonder can truly call myself a legendary warrior turtle. What fills me with even more pride is knowing that my ancestors once shared this planet with dinosaurs. Today, as one of the oldest surviving reptiles, sea turtles are living legends. And I, in particular, have inherited all the remarkable traits of my ancestors. This ancient wisdom and resilience are my greatest assets as I embark on my journey to thrive in the vast ocean. Level 4. Hide and snack. After last night's horrible challenges, I'm feeling completely exhausted and starving, but don't worry, the worst is over. The survival challenges ahead are still tough, but they're also filled with excitement and hope. My new mission? To find enough food to fatten myself up into a big, plump turtle. Oops, I might have just given away my secret. Yes, I'm a male turtle, haha. Of course, I'll need to stay super alert and avoid any predators who might be lurking nearby. Sounds thrilling, doesn't it? If I make it through this stage, I'll be rewarded with the legendary Ultimate Survival Prize Pack. The first rays of sunlight touch the horizon, casting a gentle glow that brings a hint of hope to these challenging waters. Thousands of newly hatched sea turtles gather near the shore, paddling furiously with their tiny flippers as we begin our sprint for survival. This frantic swimming lasts the entire day, every moment draining our energy. Each stroke takes us farther from danger and closer to hope. Attention, attention. Floating umbrellas are passing by. Look over there. The umbrella-shaped bodies are gently opening and closing, slowly drifting through the water. Their transparent bodies shimmer with a soft rainbow glow under the sunlight. Look closer. They're tiny jellyfish. They look so juicy and jiggly. The water ahead shimmers with a faint magical glow, as if a secret meeting of mysterious plankton is taking place. Most of these tiny creatures are translucent or completely see-through, each one looking like a miniature work of art. Their shapes are unique and stunning, like treasures hidden in the sea. And don't let their tiny size fool you. There are so many of them. It's like an underwater galaxy. Look at the seawater nearby. What are those tiny, sparkling balls? They look like little wobbly jellies, bouncing gently with the waves. If you get close enough, you might notice they're fish eggs. When you bite into them, they're chewy and juicy, with a burst of ocean flavor. It's like bubble tea ocean style. This isn't just any ordinary ocean. It's a paradise for us turtles. What are we waiting for? Let the feast begin. Today's menu features an all-you-can-eat seafood buffet, generously hosted by our bountiful ocean friends. So loosen up and indulge. Eating to your heart's content is the way to go. Luckily, no uninvited troublemakers show up to crash the feast. I finally get to enjoy this grand meal in peace without worrying about becoming someone else's dinner. What a relief. Fully satisfied and completely stuffed. I feel a sense of happiness like never before. But hey, let's not forget the ultimate goal of this challenge. Next, I need to quickly find a safe place to hide, carefully avoiding the watchful eyes of predators. I must make sure not to be spotted. Only then can I survive in this vast ocean and keep moving toward my goal of growing stronger. Search, search, and search some more until I finally find the perfect hiding spot. Look, there's a huge patch of seagrass, like an underwater meadow. As I swim closer, I notice the wide, clustered blades swaying gently with the current. These seagrasses are like ancient giant trees in an underwater forest. Even better, they're not just a food source, but also an excellent shelter. Overjoyed, I don't hesitate to make this my temporary new home. For now, I'm still very small and need plenty of nutritious food to grow quickly. A diet of just greens won't cut it. I'll need to mix in some protein-rich treats from time to time to meet my body's needs. Tender seagrass is great, but I also need some power meals, like tiny shrimp and small fish, to boost my energy. This diverse diet will help me grow strong and healthy, bringing me one step closer to becoming a big, robust sea turtle. Also, my lungs are still too small, so I can't hold my breath underwater for long like adult sea turtles with all the energy I'm using. I can only manage 5 to 10 minutes underwater at a time. This means I have to surface frequently to breathe, but every trip to the surface comes with its own risks. Staying at the water's surface makes me an easy target for predators. Like birds, breathing for me is a high-risk mission that requires my full attention and utmost caution. Only by staying vigilant can I safely make it through this stage of my journey. The final chapter, Clearance Gift Pack. The life of a green sea turtle is destined to be full of challenges and dangers from the very moment we hatch. Newly hatched baby turtles must quickly evade predators on the beach, such as seagulls, crabs, and other hunters, just to make it to the ocean. But even after we finally reach the embrace of the sea, we face powerful waves and even more hidden threats. However, as we transition from hatchlings to juveniles, our whereabouts become a great mystery. Humans call this period the lost years of green sea turtles. No one has ever witnessed where we go or what we do during this time. It's a journey shrouded in the unknown, and one of the most enigmatic chapters of our growth. As we enter our juvenile years, the color of our shells gradually changes from black to greenish brown. This coloration closely resembles underwater plants, providing us with natural camouflage to aid our survival. My friends and I often move together in groups, drifting freely across the ocean with the help of ocean currents. When danger arises, we immediately activate our stealth mode, darting into seagrass or seaweed beds, where our shell colors blend seamlessly with the surroundings, making it difficult for predators to spot us. Of course, not all of us are so lucky. Some of our friends still get caught, despite our best efforts. From brave warrior turtle to legendary warrior turtle, and now to the stealth turtle master, I've successfully passed each challenging stage. At last, I've earned the long-awaited ultimate reward pack. I can't wait to share this precious gift with everyone. Come join me as we open it together.
The first gift, stable shelter. From now on, you'll no longer be homeless or drifting aimlessly. You can migrate to cozy shallow coastal environments, like vibrant coral reefs, swaying seagrass meadows, or lush mangrove forests. There, you can pick the perfect spot and settle down. The second gift, endless food. You no longer need to run around for food. There is an endless supply of seagrass here. As long as you are careful not to pull them up by the roots, they will continuously provide you with food and become a green energy station for your healthy growth every day. The third gift, a small number of natural enemies. From now on, you no longer need to stick with a group like you did when you were little, and you don't have to worry all day long. You've grown into a stronger, more independent turtle. Some natural enemies are still out there, like big sharks and certain large fish. But don't worry, if you steer clear of their hangout spots, you'll be able to live a safe and happy life for years to come.
Wow, this is amazing. I absolutely love these rewards. It felt like a hardcore survival mode from the start. But once you push through, life gets so easy. As the saying goes, no pain, no gain, or in my case, no challenge, no champion turtle. These honors and rewards are well deserved. I, Big Wonder, have a bright future ahead filled with feasting, fun, and relaxation. After all, as I grow into adulthood, my size will become truly massive, up to 150 centimeters long and nearly 400 kilograms in weight, with such an enormous body and a tough shell for protection. There aren't many big jaws in the ocean that can take us down anymore. This is why adult green sea turtles are relatively safe in the wild. As long as I steer clear of fishing nets and human interference, I can spend my life peacefully in the vast ocean, enjoying the freedom it offers. Oh, and here's something unique about me as a male green sea turtle. From the moment I entered the ocean, I was destined never to return to the beach again. The rest of my life will be spent entirely in these open waters. Female green sea turtles, however, are different. They return to the beaches as adults to lay eggs, continuing the cycle of our species. As I grow into adulthood, my diet shifts from omnivorous as a juvenile to almost entirely herbivorous. I primarily feed on seagrass and algae, which are rich in chlorophyll and other natural pigments. This diet gives my body fat a greenish hue, and it's this unique trait that gives green sea turtles their name. Interestingly, the green in our name doesn't come from our shells, but from the green fat inside us, while our carapace can vary in color, ranging from brown and olive to gray, depending on our age and habitat. The green fat is a distinctive characteristic unique to us. It's the true origin of our name and sets us apart from all other sea turtles. However, my good days are still ahead, but the future of the entire green turtle population remains uncertain. Green turtles have long been listed as endangered species. Their survival is threatened not only by human activities, but also by the far-reaching impacts of climate change. Global warming causes sand temperatures to rise, leading to more female hatchlings and creating a serious imbalance in the turtle population's sex ratio. Rising sea levels have flooded many turtle nesting beaches, reducing safe spaces for them to lay eggs. Warming seawater is impacting the growth of seagrass and algae, which are vital food sources for green turtles. Green turtles are a key species in the marine ecosystem. We mainly feed on seagrass and algae, earning us the nickname grass mowers of the ocean. By regularly mowing seagrass beds, we prevent the seagrass from overgrowing and help maintain a healthy balance in the ecosystem. This creates the perfect home for many other marine creatures. But that's not all. Green turtles are also ocean gardeners in another way. Our droppings are packed with nutrients that support the growth of plankton and other tiny marine organisms. This helps keep the entire marine food chain stable and thriving, What an incredible role we play in the underwater world. Protecting green turtles isn't just about saving a single species. It's about protecting the health and balance of the entire marine ecosystem. Their survival is deeply connected to the future of our planet's environment. That's why protecting green turtles is so important. If you'd like to learn more about the amazing story of green turtles on Rain Island, you can search for information online or watch documentaries. Your interest and attention could be the first step toward changing our fate for the better. Questions. 1. Does the name green sea turtle refer to the color of its shell? 2. Do green sea turtles have temporary egg teeth when they are born? 3. Did green sea turtles exist during the dinosaur era? 4. Will warmer sand temperatures cause more female turtles to hatch? 5. Do baby green sea turtles only eat seaweed and seagrass? Answers. 1. No, the name green turtle comes from the greenish color of their body fat, not their shell. Their shells are typically brown, olive, or black with unique patterns. 2. Yes, green turtle hatchlings are born with a temporary egg tooth called a caruncle. This sharp bump on their beak helps them break out of their eggshell. It falls off shortly after hatching. 3. Yes, indirectly. While modern green sea turtles didn't exist, their ancestors were around during the Mesozoic era, over 100 million years ago, sharing the planet with dinosaurs. 4. Yes. Sand temperature determines the sex of turtle hatchlings. Cooler sand equals more males. Warmer sand equals more females when temperatures are too high. Nearly all hatchlings may be female, leading to a population imbalance. 5. No, baby green turtles are omnivorous. They eat jellyfish, plankton, fish eggs, and small invertebrates. As they grow, they transition to a mostly herbivorous diet of seagrass and algae. Thank you.